And the Saudi Grand Prix is underway with a good launch off the line for Oscar Piastri. Australian driver getting to the apex first. Verstappen trying to hang on to it, and Verstappen hangs on to the lead, but he went all four wheels off the road. He wasn't the only one. Antonelli gives the place back. It's Max Verstappen who has first place, but Piastri caused him a huge headache. He's second, then it's Russell, Leclerc, Antonelli, Hamilton. Big crash with Yuki Tsunoda and into the barrier with Pierre Gasly. The former teammate finding themselves coming together, and we will surely, as DC says, need a safety car.
Let's just take a look at this. So a great getaway for the McLaren, and you see he's firmly got the corner, and Max commits. Yeah, he's behind at the apex, and the only saving grace might be they used to give a little bit of leeway at the start of a Grand Prix for incidents.
It's not fair racing. That's just plain and simple. It's not fair racing from Verstappen, and he's kept the place.
This was Yuki Tsunoda turning in, Pierre Gasly trying to go around the outside, and the Alpine and the Red Bull coming together. It took out Pierre Gasly immediately, and Yuki Tsunoda will go no further. He is mired in the pit lane. I can tell you that the turn one incident that we've been talking about has been noted by race control. Piastri to the apex, Verstappen hanging on to it, and Verstappen is still the lead car in the Grand Prix. When do we go? It's super late, and we will go back to racing speed with Max Verstappen possessing a 5-second penalty for leaving the track and gaining the advantage, but he's got P1 and he's got the field trailing him. Oscar Piastri having to go defensive. George Russell trying to improve. Are we going to go 3 wide? Piastri trying to hang on to second position. He does so, and it's Verstappen, then Piastri, then Russell, then Charles Leclerc with Kimi Antonelli trying to improve, and on the restart lap Verstappen kept track position, but he's got a 5-second time penalty.
Information, you have been given a 5-second time penalty for the incident at turn 1. Head down.
Wow, that is
Max.
lovely.
No comment. Thank you.
This is further back into the final corner of the racetrack, and Lando Norris gets past Lewis Hamilton. Norris on the hard tyre, Hamilton on the medium, but the McLaren is currently a superior car, and Hamilton hasn't given this one up. Will he go around the outside and retake the place? He will, and Hamilton retakes P6.
Oh, he didn't want to, I think, at one point, but Hamilton's backed out of it, and as you said, Julian, playing DRS games.
So Norris goes through. He didn't want to. He wanted to wait so he could make the move into turn 1, and this is why Lewis Hamilton was happy to let him overtake, because he gets him back. Take 2, 1 lap on, and Hamilton's still the lead car in this battle for 6. After you. No one trying to overtake into the final corner. Lando Norris this time waits for the DRS down to turn number 1. Hamilton will hug to the inside line, and the McLaren will have the greater speed. And is it finally the moment for Lando Norris to get by? It is. Finally, he is P6 after an entertaining battle between the two. Lando Norris is getting past Kimi Antonelli. 5th place for Lando Norris, who's had good pace on that hard tyre.
Still pulling away from the cars behind Max. There's still traffic that we've pit into. Just keep going. This is a fantastic job.
This is a big moment in the Grand Prix. McLaren bring in their lead contender for victory. Oscar Piastri has not been happy with these tyres for many laps. McLaren watched that gap grow. Piastri said on the radio he wasn't happy with the mediums. It's a steady stop, but it gets him back into the race. 3.4 seconds. Will Red Bull respond? What can Max Verstappen do on the mediums? Piastri will have the fresh rubber. And will Red Bull take the moment to respond? They will not. Verstappen goes again. And that is a big call in the destiny of the Grand Prix win. And Piastri going very brave to a dirty, dusty part of the racetrack to make the move into turn 23. He had to keep all 4 wheels on the road, and he did so. Check the gap, though. What has he lost trying to overtake the 7-time world champion? It's 21.5 seconds as Verstappen pits from the lead.
Yeah, crucially, though, that might have held Hamilton a little bit, which will mean when Verstappen comes out, he'll clear him.
I think he'll be behind both of them, but he's got to cover off Russell as well, remember, because Russell's just pitted on the last lap.
Charles Leclerc goes through, Lando Norris running long as well. Max Verstappen had a tidy pit stop, and Hamilton remains in the wheel tracks of Oscar Piastri, who is the lead car to have stopped in the Grand Prix. This is Liam Lawson moving up to 15th place, and Bortoletto nearly gets clipped by the man who's part of his management team. Fernando Alonso gets by as well.
Bortoletto almost put him in the wall. There was only just the space. Oh,
Wow, he moved under braking. Oh, that was close. Wow, so close. Check the car.
One feels that Fernando might add an extra 5% on his management fee just to teach him a lesson.
Oh, that's late on the brakes for Lando Norris, trying to have the most efficient route to his team, who were the first one in the queue, thanks to winning the Constructors' Championship last year. But that was late on the brakes to get to the control line, where you have to be at the pit speed limit. Piastri leads the Grand Prix by 4.4 seconds. This is the first opportunity for Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari driver that we're on board with at the moment, building up to 200 miles per hour, building up to third place in the Grand Prix. His pace on the medium tyres rewarded on the hard, and Charles Leclerc is on for a first podium of the campaign. On to the main straight we go. Lando Norris trying to improve. It's going to be a move for fourth position. We're on the final lap of the Grand Prix with Oscar Piastri heading down to turn 22. We ride on board with the man from Melbourne who is coaxing it through the final corners. He got that apex into the first turn and he took the lead in the pit stop phase. He's about to take the points lead in the battle to be the Drivers' World Champion. This is the final corner of the last lap, and a champion of Formula 3, a champion of Formula 2 is the new championship leader in Formula 1. Oscar Piastri wins the Saudi Grand Prix to beat Max Verstappen by 2.8 seconds. Charles Leclerc scores Ferrari's first podium finish of the season, but it's Piastri who improves from the front row to the win, and he succeeds his mentor Mark Webber, the first Australian driver to lead the championship in 15 years.
Well done, everyone. It was a little bit more difficult to start than I had hoped for, but yeah, very, very well done. Car was great. Dirty air, not so much, but I'm glad the dirty air is from lapping people. So well done, everybody. Massive 3 weeks, and let's keep it going. Got a lot of fun to have this year.
Oscar Piastri taking his third win of the season and his fifth career win in Formula 1, beating Max Verstappen by 2.8 seconds. Ferrari's first podium of the campaign scored by Charles Leclerc in third. At race 5, a change. Piastri on top, and he is providing the talking points after another Grand Prix.